Nice to meet you too. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. How about you?
Yes, I'm doing fine as well. So, I can see here that you were able to inform me about the topic that you wanted to talk about today,
Yeah,
right?
right? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so it is about the questions,
Mm-hmm.
some questions about marriage.
Yeah. So we don't
Okay.
need to deal with the whole question.
Mhm.
If you want, if you can pick several questions, or
Okay.
if you have other questions, yeah, it's okay to ask me.
Okay, all right. Well, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, but before we continue, before we go to our topic,
Mm-hmm.
can we have a very brief introduction?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So can go first?
Yeah, I'm a housewife and I have two kids.
Mhm.
And yeah, I'm doing a part-time job,
Mhm.
teaching kids.
Oh wow. Mhm.
Yeah, that's all.
Oh, see. Okay. So my name is Teacher Kirsten, and I am 27 years old. I'm still single, no
Mm-hmm.
kids, and I'm currently working for my siblings and for my mom. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So how long have you been working for this company, Mint?
Actually, I just started last January, but
Wow.
before I shift to teaching, I was a call center representative at one of the companies from U.S. who is based here in the Philippines. So I
Mm-hmm.
had been working there as a call center representative for 1 year and 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
And right after I resigned from that job, I I applied here in this company, and yeah, there you go. So I'm here now.
Okay, good.
Okay. All right. So, all right, we'll be starting on our topic then.
Okay.
Okay, first things off, what do you think about marriage?
Marriage. I think marriage is needed for me
Mhm.
because I feel lonely easily. Uh,
Mhm.
when I was in my early 20s, I used to live alone, and when I entered my room, there was nobody, and
Mhm.
I was yeah, lonely a lot. So after I met my husband,
Mhm.
it was really good. So maybe to other people, marriage is not needed, but for me, yeah, it is needed.
Mhm. Okay. Yes, I agree because of companionship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Someone who you can share your feelings with.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So, what do you think is the ideal age to get married?
Um, it depends on people.
Mhm.
When they get ready for marriage, I think it is the ideal age. Even
Mhm.
they are in their 40s, but they don't have any money, and
Mhm.
uh, they don't want to sacrifice themselves for their kids, then I
Mhm.
think they are not ready for marriage.
Mhm.
But
Oh.
generally,
Mhm.
okay,
Yeah.
generally, I think nowadays, it's a little bit hard to make money, yeah,
Mhm.
and get a job. So, mm, when people are in their early 30s, I think, yeah, it is good for them to get married.
Mhm. Okay. So, you've mentioned that if, for example, if a person is at around 40s already
Mm-hmm.
but doesn't have any savings, um, so in your opinion, they are not yet ready to get married because
Yeah.
they don't have. Oh, so one factor that is important to consider before getting married is savings.
Yeah, because if we don't have money, then we can buy or rent a house. If
Mhm.
there is no place we can live, yeah, how can we get married?
Mhm. Yes,
Mhm.
that is actually correct. Okay. So, um, all right, for the age, for example, generally speaking, even we consider that everybody has his own or her own savings. What
Mm-hmm.
do you think is the ideal age?
Ideal age. Uh,
Of getting married.
yeah, I told you. When people are in their early 30s, I think
Mhm.
it's a good age, yeah, for
Mhm.
people to get married.
Yeah, okay. All right. Okay, and what are the qualities you look for in your future spouse?
Um, I'm already, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm married.
Before you
Yeah,
yeah, before
so
you got married.
before I got married, I thought my I wanted my husband. I wanted that my husband was competent, so he was able to make money in any situations.
Mhm.
So if he lost his job, and then he has to have an ability to get another job. If he is
Mm.
competent and smart, then I think, yeah, uh, it has no problem.
Mhm.
And next next factor was also, yeah, appearance. I
Mhm.
also checked,
Consider.
yeah,
Mhm.
I also consider when I chose my husband, yeah, he to me he looks good, he looks
Mhm.
handsome, so that's why I chose him.
Mhm. Okay, that's cool. All right. So, what are some things that needed to be accomplished first before getting married?
uh, yeah, first the first thing we need is a house, a place we can live. So I consider the financial thing um, is the most important. And next one is we also have to check I mean, my husband's, our
Mhm.
spouse, family members.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
even, yeah, if I really love my spouse, but yeah, I can't get along with my mother-in-law or father-in-law. Yeah, it's really difficult to, yeah, live with my husband, because
Mhm.
in Korea, parents-in-law is really important.
Mhm.
So I also have to check they are good or bad.
Yeah. Yes, that is actually correct because even if some people, even if they love their husbands so much, but if they don't get along with the in-laws, then that will be a problem because you
Mm,
won't be confident, right?
yeah.
Okay. All right. So many say that the number of marriage has been decreasing for the past years. Why do you
Mm-hmm.
think it is happening?
Uh, because we don't need to live with other people. Um, in the past, it was really hard to live alone because they need someone to make money and also do house chores. But nowadays, we can hire someone, a housekeeper, even uh, even if we don't hire a housekeeper full time. Oh, wait for a second. Uh, yeah, sorry, I got a call. So,
It's okay.
uh, where were we?
Yeah, about the decreasing
Yeah.
number of marriage.
Yeah, and so the it is becoming really convenient to live alone. We can buy packaged food, and
Mhm.
then if we get married, we have to consider many people. Like I told you, we also have to consider in-laws, and also my spouse and babies, and we also have to make enough money to support, yeah, my families. So many people think it is getting hard if we get married, so it's better to live alone.
I see. Okay. All right. Because with this question that we have, it means like, for example, you already got married, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And there are some, yeah, the amount of, or the amount of marriage who already got married are decreasing, meaning they are separated. A lot of people are separated or getting a divorce
Mm-hmm.
this past year. So why do you think that is happening? Why do you think that divorce is highly increasing?
Mm-hmm. Um, in the past, women didn't work. The number of women who were working was very low. So
Mhm.
they needed someone who could make money. So they it's how can I say, traditionally they thought they had to get married and they needed a spouse, their spouses. But yeah,
Mhm.
the world has changed a lot, and uh, owing to the media, we can learn many things, and they realized uh, it is they don't need to endure everything. So they want to show their how can I say, they want to live. They don't want to endure everything, and then that's why
Mhm.
yeah they want to get
Okay.
divorced.
Yeah. Okay. So why do you think? What do you think is the key to a successful and happy marriage, aside from
Uh,
financial, of course?
yeah. Many people argue and fight after they get married. So I think it is impossible not to fight each other. So people can have complaints, and then when they are fight, they have to try to talk to each other, and
Mhm.
then they make an agreement about a certain problem, and then try to find a solution. So I think
Mhm.
they have to be considerate or generous towards their spouses.
Mhm. Towards each other. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So, yes, that is correct. Communication is very important key when it comes to relationship or marriage, because without good communication, then the marriage will definitely not work.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, what are common reasons for arguments and disagreements in a marriage? Common reasons.
Mm, because they want to change their spouses. uh, people, Many people want to stick with their styles. They has been lived alone for a long time, and then they have to live with their spouses, and they they have been lived in a different environment or families. So it is really difficult for them to be the same.
Mhm.
So they are different, and then they want to change their spouses, and that's why they ask them to do something. But they have their own style, so it's not easy to change suddenly. So
Mhm.
yeah, in my
Yeah.
case, yeah, that's why I fight my husband.
Mm. Okay, because of change, because you wanted to change your husband.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. All right. And what are valid reasons for a married couple to get a divorce?
Um, if someone had an affair, then yeah, and they already love other people, then they they can't live together anymore, because one person doesn't want to live with their spouses. Then how can
Mhm.
they live yeah together? And
Mhm.
other valid reasons can be uh, gambling and
Mhm.
drugs. So if
Mhm.
they are addicted to gambling or drug,
Mhm.
then yeah, they can live um, no, in a normal way. So
Mhm.
yeah, there is no option. They have to get divorced.
Mhm. Okay. So first thing is if the other person, or yes, if your partner fell out of love
Hmm.
of, yeah, to the other one. Okay. All right. And can you describe to me a typical wedding in your country?
Yeah, we have our traditional wedding, but nowadays um, people don't marry in that way. We usually have a wedding as the Western style. So
Mhm.
after our um, after bride and groom's family members meet each other, and then they set a date uh, when they will get married. And then
Mhm.
yeah, brides usually prepare furniture or electronic appliances. And then yeah, when the wedding day comes, they
Mhm.
get married.
Mhm. Okay. All right. So, you also follow, or you also follow the Western style of getting married, right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Okay. But are there still practices or some practices in Korea where you do the traditional marriage?
Yeah, there are some couples who do a wedding in a traditional way, but
Mhm.
yeah, very few people. Yeah, I haven't seen any people around me who
Mhm.
had a traditional wedding.
See. Okay. All right. And for in your opinion, is marriage important to you?
Pardon?
Is marriage important to you?
Marriage?
Mhm.
Marriage? What does it mean?
Marriage. Marriage.
Marriage is important.
Mhm.
Okay, sorry. Marriage. Yeah, marriage is important. Yeah, I told you when I used to live alone, yeah, I felt lonely a lot. And after, yeah, I got married, and I can have my kids. So I don't have any time to be bored or,
Mhm.
yeah, feel lonely because I
Mhm.
have a lot of things to do. So,
Mhm.
but sometimes I want to be alone because
Mhm.
I don't have free time that much.
Mhm.
So I just to think it would be good if I'm single. But yeah, I can turn back my time. I can,
Mhm.
yeah. So just it's okay. Yeah, even I go back to the past. I
Mhm.
think I will choose yeah, get married,
Mhm. Yes.
getting
Okay.
married. Mm.
How old were you when you got married?
Uh, I was 25 years, yeah, in
Mhm.
international age.
Mhm. Oh, see. Okay. And how long had you been dating with your husband before you got married?
Oh, it had been for 3 years.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Hmm.
Was he your schoolmate before?
What?
Was he your schoolmate before
No,
you
no,
were
no.
together? Ah, okay.
One of my friends set me
Mhm.
up with my husband, and
Ah, wow.
yeah, they are a couple. I mean, my friend knew me, and my friend's boyfriend, yeah, knew my husband. So,
Mhm.
my friend's boyfriend, yeah, set me and my husband up, but
Mhm.
that couple broke up.
Oh, see. Ah, too bad for them.
Yeah, right.
Okay. All right, Elia. Well, we were able to finish all the questions here, aside from letter H, which is the marriage counseling,
Mm-hmm.
and we don't have enough time already.
Okay.
So thank you so much for opening up your, I mean, for being open-minded about this topic. And yes, I have learned a lot about this topic. So thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you on our next class. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
All right. You're
Bye.
welcome. Bye bye.